Yo, today on Independent Grind, we're gonna do a little quarantine talk. Yeah. Yo, welcome to the Independent Grind, the show that gives inspiration and tips to creative minds and entrepreneurs through music and film. I'm your host, Dramatic Gamble. Today, man, we're gonna talk a little bit about the quarantine because that's what's going on in the world today. But I want to kind of break it down and talk about some things that this quarantine should have taught us, especially by this being our first time having to do something like this. And one thing is, I've mentioned it before on some of my previous videos, is to do not depend on a job. We see where that has gotten us. So one, you can't depend on your job because, like I said, they can fire you or let you go anytime. You know what I'm saying? They ask you to put in a 2-week notice when you want to quit, but when they fire you, they don't give you no notice that say, hey man, I'm about to fire you, go find you another job. No, they just quit. They just fire you. So the good thing to do is, if that situation ever did happen to you, is to make sure, I think it should be smart to make sure you have a savings. Make sure you have some kind of money put up where you can take care of yourself 3 months, 6 months down the line if something like this happened. A lot of people got laid off, and a lot of people looking for unemployment. If you're getting your unemployment check and that's working for you, cool. But one thing I want to suggest is have some kind of side hustle. If you're good with doing hair, start doing hair. If you're good with detailing cars, if you want to do something on the side, having a hustle or either a side hustle, something that kind of can get you by in case you did lose your job and you don't have savings or no kind of investments. And I think that's a good thing to do. Just like some people believe that you should do one thing, have one thing, focus on one thing. I hear a lot of superstars saying that, but if you just doing one thing and you have no other ways to make money, no other streams of income, when that one thing goes out, then what you got? You ain't really got nothing. If you don't have no savings and no investments, you're depending on other people. So I think that's just like an actress or somebody wanna make it in Hollywood, and they say all I want to do is be an actress. Okay, that's cool to just be an actress. You focus on that one thing, but along the way you may have to get a job. You may have to become a waiter or waitress to try to make you some income while you going towards that dream. Or you want to start a business, you may have something else you can do or a job to save up money and prepare yourself to start a business. And so that's what I want to talk about, man. Having a side hustle, some else going for yourself besides depending on the job, because we all know how that works. You can get laid off, you can get fired, something can happen to the business, they go out of business, and then you kind of stuck because you was just only depending on that one thing. And now you got to scramble and try to make some money because you have no savings. So think about that, and I'll be right back. Jill.
See, they don't care about my people, they just want my black vote. You check their name up in that box and you don't see them no more. Say they the best thing smoking with them fancy little quotes, cause they just want your black vote. They just want your black vote.
Yo, I'm back on Independent Grind talking about a few things that this quarantine should have taught us, because I see a lot of people going through hard times, and I think it's wise to try to have something else to look back on that you can make some money from, even if you want to own a business. Even if, see, right now, I clean carpet. That's one of the main things I do, and I haven't really been out of people's houses in like a couple months because of what's going on. And so, but I'm choosing not to go in people's houses, you know what I'm saying? And also, I DJ, and I'm slowly starting to trying to get back out there, and I haven't been back out there cleaning carpet, but that's just something that I got going on my own that I don't have to depend on nobody or have to depend on going in and clocking in, because if I did have a job, I could say, well, I got fired from this job, but if they let me go, I got something else that I could go do. I don't have to just cry and be sad because I don't have no extra way to make income. And so I haven't been out since early April, but I think I'm gonna get back out there maybe this week, this June. So we almost at June, and I think I'll probably get back out there. So the basis of this video, man, is just to get you to be more of a producer instead of a consumer. Instead of a consumer buying this, gotta have this. Be a producer of something so you be able to make some money along the way on the side. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us are consumers and we have no other way to make income. and we spend what we get. So anyway, man, that's what I want to talk about today. So this is the Independent Grind, Dramatic Gambling. I'm gonna holler at y'all next time. Peace out. Jill.